like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
This is Raven coming at you in the PTR patch 2.7 with the Barbarian. The Barb is incredible this season. He can really do it all. He's great for your farming 90s because you pull all the enemies, and as you're pulling them, the whirlwind is actually bigger.
The ancients
it goes out further, so as you're just pulling enemies, you're constantly gaining experience.
Back to hell. Still recharging.
And he just wipes everything out. So it don't take no time to do your 90s. The Demon Hunter Shadow build is owning things, and so is Witch Doctor. But the Barb, he can do everything. You can do your pushing, you can push with him, you can do your GR 90s if you want to farm with him. And with the new power, it doesn't take no time at all. Whirlwind pulls in and holds all enemies within 25 yards. And with the whirlwind, it goes out further, it's bigger. And as you pull the enemies, you're just constantly gaining. And it doesn't take no time.
Not ready yet.
To get your 90s done. And like I said, he's great at pushing too, so I'm definitely going to make a Barb. I like a Barb. And he's really strong. Especially with the new power.
Not ready yet.
It's crazy strong this season. This was pulling everything in.
Still recharging.
And like I said, it don't take no time. I almost got this already. But of course it's a lot faster. I'm talking and I just wanted to show you. Well, you just pull everything along and you just wipe them out as you go. And it just pulls them along and it kills everything as you go. So you're constantly gaining. Crazy.
Not ready yet.
I just like it because you can do everything. You can do your farming, you can do your pushing. It's great for pushing.
I'll taste your fear.
We almost got this.
The Rift Guardian is
There's the Rift Guardian. Let me do that.
Need more time.
He just wipes it all out. Just wipes everything. Level my gem.
I once served the ancient Nephilim. When the champions of ages past had proven themselves, I would attempt to improve the clarity of one of their gems. If you have a gem of sufficient,
but he's just great. Like I said, he's great for pushing. He's great for farming 90s, and you can just fly through them because you're pulling everything along. So it don't take no time. All the monsters are just following you, and you kill them as you go because the whirlwind is so much bigger. It's just killing everything, dragging everything along and killing everything. Before you know it, you're done with the 90. It don't take no time. I really like that for this season. Well, let's get back to town. Now this is pretty much the standard build for a Barb, but he's awful strong anyway. But with the new powers, I really enjoy it. Whirlwind pulls in and holds all enemies within 25 yards. And so as you're going and farming your 90, you're just dragging them along and killing them all. And it takes no time to get the 90s done. And plus the whirlwind is further out. As you can tell, it reaches way out now. So you're just dragging them along and killing them. The Barbarian is just ultimate for pushing and for doing your 90s. Especially, it takes no time. Like I said, you're wiping a 90 out in no time if you want to just level some gems or whatever real fast. And if you want to push, you're going to push real high. The Barb is going to be incredible. But the Demon Hunter is great. I love a Demon Hunter also. Witch Doctor is great for Season 27. But this is pretty much a standard build for the Barb. You got Whirlwind, Wind Shear, Ren, increase the damage of Ren. You got Ground Stomp I'm using, increase the area effect of Ground Stomp and pull enemies towards you. Now this is great when you're pushing and you're high GRs, because you use this, you stun the boss and you'll just wipe him out, even though you got the new powers that pull the enemies along. But this is real handy when you're pushing and high GRs, you can stun the Greater Rift boss. And then you got Wrath of the Berserker. When active, gain increased damage. And then I got Battle Rage. Gain increased critical hit when surrounded by enemies, which you're going to be surrounded by enemies at all times, because you're with the new power, you're pulling them along. So you're gain increased critical hit chance when surrounded by enemies. And then threatening shout. You want this one? Enemies instead take increased damage. So every time you hit it, gives them increased damage. Let's look at the cube. I'll just show you everything. Some people now use convention of elements. I'm using a Zodiac. I got Ambold's Pride, Mantle of Channeling, and then Ring of the Zodiac to keep my cooldown for Wrath of the Berserker. And then I got cooldown on my shoulders, and I got cooldown on my gloves. Now if you get life per hit on your gear, you definitely want that. Try to get some life per hit on your gear. And then for the rings, I got Banner of the Might. After casting Furious Charge, Ground Stop, or Leap, takes 65% reduced damage for 8 seconds. And Ban of the Stricken for the gem. And like I said, a lot of people will use conventions, but I'm using Skull Grasp. Increase the damage of Whirlwind by 400%. And this is a primal, but it's PTR. You know, if you're using a cube, it's not hard to for them to pop up. But in regular seasonal, you'll probably get a really good ancient, which is fine, because you got some good ancients that are better than primals. But anyway, this is a great ring. This is what I like to use. And I got, of course, Tagu for a gem. And then you got your bracers. Wrath of the Berserker gains the effect of every run. This is a necessity. And then you got squirts for more damage. And Banner of the Trap for the gem. And then diamonds in all your gear for resistance and cooldown for your helm. Let's take a look at the passives. You got Berserker Rage. You deal additional 25% damage while near maximum fury. Ruthless. You deal 40% additional damage. Enemies below 30% health. Nerves of Steel, of course. You can change this one if you like. This is what I like to use. And then Boon Cultals. I think I just pronounced that wrong, but reduce the cooldown of your earthquakes by 15 seconds. Call the ancients by 30 seconds. Wrath of the Berserker by 30 seconds. That's why you got it on, for the Wrath of the Berserker. But anyway, I just want to come in and talk about the Barb a little bit. He's going to be great in season 27. But like I said, so is the Demon Hunter. Shadow's build his own and things. But Shadow's build is little. You got to get a lot of life on it. And but it can put out so much damage. It's incredible. And then a Witch Doctor is own and things. But the Barb He can do it all. You can push with him. You can fly through it with your 90s, and you just pull the enemies along, and you just wipe out the 90s like nothing. He's just great. He's going to be great for season 27. And of course, I like a barb anyway. But anyway, I wanted to come in and talk about it a little bit. Give you a little information on the Barbarian. If you enjoyed the information, a little bit of gameplay, give me a thumbs up. This is Raven. This is Raven out.